the real truth about your kingdom spouse. I go on YouTube and I see a lot of people making videos about a kingdom spouse. About God said your kingdom spouse is on the way. God said your kingdom spouse is gonna be 6'5", making 6, 7, 8 figures. Great paying job. Your kingdom spouse is an athlete. Your kingdom spouse is ready for you. Your kingdom spouse, he gonna come in on a chariot with horses in, and you know, with rose petals coming down, with some wine, and wearing a nice white suit for you. Fellas, your kingdom spouse, she gonna come in looking like Rihanna. She gonna come looking like Sweetie, or she gonna have a fake plastic body. This is what people think that their kingdom spouse is gonna look like. This is what people think that their kingdom spouses is gonna really be like. They think that their kingdom spouse is just gonna come in and sweep them off their feet and take them on to fairy tale land. I'm not trying to sound negative in this video. I'm not trying to sound negative in this video, but I'm speaking the truth. Because it's a lot of foolishness. It's a lot of foolishness when I hear about a kingdom spouse. You got people that got YouTube channels that's just based on giving people encouragement about a kingdom spouse. I'm not judging nobody. I'm not, you know, one of them ones who just go on YouTube and seek after channels and look at stuff. But when I get on YouTube and, you know, it's a recommendation, and I'm getting tired of seeing it on YouTube. It always popping up on my timeline. It's always popping up on my YouTube. Kingdom spouse this, kingdom spouse that. Everybody have a freaking channel talking about your kingdom spouse is on the way. Your kingdom spouse is on the way. Your kingdom spouse is about to be here tomorrow. Oh, I had a dream that your kingdom spouse is coming. I had a dream. God showed me a vision of my kingdom spouse. God wanted me to make this message. That your kingdom spouse is on the way. When God could have just been showing you that your kingdom spouse is on the way, but he never told you to make a video about kingdom spouse. No, you're doing it for views and likes and subscribers. See, that's the thing. Here's the thing, if you haven't noticed about YouTube. YouTube, people make YouTube channels stealing other people's ideas. Not saying everybody, because there are some people that is, you know, really hearing from God on YouTube. It is people that's really hearing from God. But if you think everybody that you see on YouTube is hearing from God, then you just not woke. But you got people that's they saying, oh, God got your kingdom spouse. He's coming when you least expect it. And that could be true. That could be true. Now, let me just say this about me. I'm not saying that God won't do it. No, not at all. I'm not saying that at all. Because you never know. Stuff does happen when you least expect it. When you stop worrying about it. And when you just actually go to sleep at night because you thinking about it so hard. Worrying is just a lack of faith. I used to be one of the ones who worried about almost everything. But now my mindset is, it's not pride. It's just, it is what it is. It's life. Sometimes you don't get everything that you pray for, that you hope for. You just don't get everything that you pray for. It's just life. And you just got to deal with it. It's life. But the Most High would definitely make sure that you have everything that you need, though. He would definitely do that. But when I think about this kingdom spouse things, yes, the Father, there are quite a few people in this life that He's testing you. He's testing you. He's testing your faith. Are you going to still serve him if you don't get your kingdom spouse tomorrow, today, next week, next year, in the next 5 years, 10 years? Are you still going to serve him? That's a question that we all should be thinking about. Are you still going to serve him if you don't get your kingdom spouse in this amount of time? When you want it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. When you want it? Because God doesn't move on our time. He doesn't. He doesn't move on our time. He moves on his time. On the Holy Spirit time. He moves on his own time. He doesn't move when you say, "Oh Lord, I need my kingdom spouse by next week," or I'm gonna kill myself. Uh-oh. I'm not trying to be funny. This is real stuff, because there's people actually who are in the grave right now, who are dead because they killed themselves, because somebody left them, somebody who wasn't meant for them, somebody who wasn't good for them, lied to them, cheated on them, and left them. But they had soul ties with that person that God never put you with. Now you had soul ties with that person, and then they broke up with them. Now they killed themselves. Or I heard stories of they went and killed the woman and the dude, and then killed themselves. Turned a gun around on them and killed themselves. They got that, you know, people say, you hear that saying, if I can't have you, then nobody can. I'm pretty sure we heard that. A majority of us heard that. You got people who killed themselves because they don't want to be alone. They can't be by themselves. You see what I'm saying? There's a constant battle that people go through in secret, behind closed doors. Many people are battling with this flesh. I feel like everybody is, for real, for real. I know I am. I'm not one of them ones who gonna get on here capping, lying to y'all, saying that I don't battle with my flesh. Yes, I do. Every morning. And it's like it only hit me in the mornings. It's only in the mornings when I'm really fighting with this flesh, with being horny, and me being young. That's what it is. But let me just say this: your kingdom spouse, your kingdom spouse could be on the way. Your kingdom spouse could be on the way. But many people are going to jump out the faith, and they're going to go to a club, go somewhere that they know that they're not supposed to be at, that they was called from, that the Most High told them to stay away from. But they're going to go to them places, and they're going to get with somebody that's really not good for them at all. And now they're about to destroy their life, because they're going to end up falling in love with that person, and most likely they're going to be doing stuff just to keep that person. There's many people right now who are in relationships. See, here's the funny thing that I see. I see so many people that's praying for a marriage, for a husband or a wife, but they are messing with somebody right now who the Most High is telling them to get rid of, that he never put them with. But they can't leave that person alone. Why? Because it's soul ties. They can't get rid of that person. They don't want to get rid of that person because they don't want to be by themselves. I don't want to be by myself. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. You see what I'm saying? But there's always those ones on here who saying God, praying every day for a husband or a wife. But you got the side dude over there that you still fornicating with. You got a side woman over there. You got a side chick over there that you fornicating with. Come on now. That's just all out of order. That's really out of order. It doesn't work like that. You can't pray for a husband or a wife and you still messing with Rakisha or Marcus, who cheating on you, putting their hands on you, going upside your head, kicking you down the steps, or throwing you out the window. Marcus over there beating the hell out of you because you told him that you about to leave him. So now he about to go crazy on you. Fellas, you messing with a girl right now who cheating on you, trying to talk to your homeboy, your brother, your father, anybody, and you tell her that you about to leave her. Nah, she about to try to expose you, about to say all these lies about you. Probably gonna try to put her hands on you, pull a knife out on you, do something, set you up. This stuff is happening. But let me just ask you this, because what we gotta understand, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings or I'm gonna make somebody mad, but hey, love you. I really do. You got people out here who making up people in their mind. They're making up so many people in their mind. I tell you one thing, I hear so many women, my jaw hit the ground for the man that they come up with in their mind. You know, that's the creativity of us. We got some creativity, y'all, in our mind. So great imagination. We can draw up something in our mind and stuff. And the people that the men that these women come up with in their mind, it'd be so hilarious. Not saying that God won't bless you with that type of man, but some of us need to just, fellas too, dudes too, a lot of us need to just come back to reality. We need to just come back to reality, for real. I know I had to come back to a reality at one point. For real. You gotta understand something. You got women coming up with these men in their mind. He gotta be 6'7" foot. He gotta be 6'5", 7 foot, making 6, 7, 8 figures. He gotta be an ex-athlete or an athlete right now. He gotta be a musician or rapper or a singer. He gotta do this. He gotta have big muscles. He gotta have a beard. He gotta be dark skinned. He gotta have no kids. You got these dudes out here saying they wanna, like I said in the beginning, a Rihanna or Sweetie or Kim Kardashian or something like that. You don't want no Kim Kardashian, and you damn sure don't want no Sweetie. They are not wifey material. Fellas, I'm just telling you right now, Sweetie and Kim Kardashian is not wifey material. Yeah, they might be beautiful, but let me just tell you something. Don't look at the pretty face and get fooled by the pretty face, because you could be looking at a whole devil, a whole demon. Satan go after these very attractive people. He want the attractive people, because if he can get a very attractive person, the one that people flopping, like bowing down to, flopping to their feet, if he can use that person, he can get so many of God people. Men, our biggest downfall is a woman. And that's not that's actually a compliment to a woman, because us men, we lose focus because of a woman. We see how beautiful she is, and we want to just, we ready to go all out. Majority of the men be married already, and they ready to throw their 10-year marriage down the drain for a very beautiful woman. You got a lot of women who their man don't make a certain amount of money, so she don't want to be with him. She ready to get a divorce. She ready to go on to a man who making 6, 7, 8 figures. She don't want no man working on 9 to 5. She don't want no man who just work a regular job. He making good money at his job, but she want a man who rich. You know, and I applaud. Y'all say y'all don't like him, this dude. And yeah, I disagree with some of the stuff that he used to say. I disagree with some of the stuff. But a lot of stuff, I agree with him. And that's Kevin Samuels. Salute to him. I'm not gonna say rest in peace. I don't say rest in peace to anybody who passed on already. Because a lot of people is not resting in peace. A lot of people are in damnation. A lot of people did not make it to heaven. A lot of people are in the lake of fire. So we got to come back to reality with that too. Stop saying rest in peace to everybody. But Kevin Samuels, man, he spoke some real stuff. Kevin Samuels, he told these women, come back to reality. Come back to reality. You got to. A lot of these, every woman that he used to talk to, they said they want a high value man. They want a man. But Kevin Samuels, this is why I disagree with him at. He had the wrong definition of a high value man. A high value man is not always based on money. I believe he said that one time. But it's one thing that he missed when you dealing with a high value man. There's one thing that he did not mention with these women. And it's that a man who's supposed to be submitted to God. Yeah, he could be making good money. He could be doing this. He could be doing that. He could be, you know, providing for his family. You know, he got the drip. He always fresh. He on his feet and stuff. But if he's not submitted to God, he really nothing for real. A man gotta be submitted to God first before he can be married. A woman's supposed to submit to her husband, but the husband's supposed to be submit to God. That's how it is. That's just how it is. You don't like that, then hey, take it up with God. And if you don't believe in God and you talking about you want you a marriage or something, then stop. Don't even worry about getting no kingdom husband. See, and that's why I disagree with Kevin Samuels, that he's supposed to be a man of God too. Not just how much money he make, not just, you know, he ain't got no kids and nothing. No. Put God first. And that's the problem in this life. A lot of people don't got God first, but they want a marriage though. It don't work like that. You know, and we got to come back to reality, y'all. Now, let me ask you this before I end the video. What if the person that you got in your mind, I might just keep it real with you. What if the person that you got in your mind, that you want, that you praying to God for, you praying to God for this dude, but what if he send you somebody like who look like Steve Urkel? Uh-oh. What if he send you somebody who look like Steve Urkel? What if he send you somebody who look like Norbit? Huh? Who look like Sherman, Nutty Professor? What if he send you somebody who look like them? Would you still serve him? Would you still love him? If that's the person that God said, I sent you this person, this is the person that I want you to be with, would you still love him? Would you still serve him? Or would you say, nah, God, nah, God, I don't want them. Nope, Father, nope. I don't want them, Father. You could take them back. What if, fellas, the person that God sent you, the woman that God sent you, look like Whoopi Goldberg or Oprah Winfrey? I ain't just... What if God sent you a woman who look like them? Would you still love him? Would you still serve him? That's a question that I ask, because in the past, I felt like God sent some women to me that he felt like was good for me. But here's the problem with it. You know, I got this mindset thing where I don't want a woman who got kids already. I don't. I want to start fresh. I want to start new. I want somebody who don't have kids. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to be with a woman who got kids already, but I want my own kids. I want to start new with this woman. Start fresh with her. without no kid. And I feel like I disregarded some women that God sent me before. I feel like I have. But, you know, it is what it is now. But would you still love him if he don't send you that person that you got made up in your mind? Think about that. Like, comment, subscribe.